Alrighty, should start now. Alright, are we capturing? Yes, we are. Oh wait, shit, hang on. Recap. We need to go to the Miss Carcand. Going to suck. That's about it. I mean, you don't actually have to kill anything in Miss Carcand. It shouldn't be... Should be too much of a problem, though. Rat. You really want to do that?
I'll be right back.
Go. Ooh, that boost? Fist of Talos. Neato. That means for me is more carry weight, which is a good thing. Oh, look at gift horse in the mouth on that. Might not be physically attacking anyone, but you know, more carry weight's that thing. In fact, because of how carry weight works in this game, technically we move faster now. Because, little fun fact about carry weight in this game. You were actually slowed down based on how much you were carrying relative to your max carrying capacity. So being like one short of over encumbered makes you the slowest you can be from that mechanic. But being at 0, well, obviously makes you the fastest. But you can't, like, having 0 inventory weight is just... Ooh, actually, I won't will. Dude, I should have grabbed telekinesis before I came here. I can't remember the last time I've ever used a telekinesis spell, and I really Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And I honestly should, because telekinesis can actually be pretty lit sometimes. I feel like thief. Oh, and there's also an exploit, which allows you to infinitely regain magicka using spell absorption. Because technically, the effect of telekinesis is the spell being used. Weird. I've never done it, but I'm thinking of maybe doing it in a build. The best results, you need to use the Atronach Stone, which... When do people use that anyway? Give it a use. I'm being... not fun. That's not very poggers. By the way, the reason we're getting Welkin Stones Not just because they're valuable, but also because using them can fully restore your magicka, regardless of how much magicka you have. Very useful for mage builds. You are casting a lot of spells, so... basically the only thing I can... Also, despite how much I play this game, I do not know my way around Niskar Hand at all. Like, in terms of, I'm going to bother doing the main quest just to get some stuff, like, I never usually get to Miskarkand as part of that. You know? Like, by that point, who the fuck cares? Where's that open? Oh, bad. I mean... I think there's like universal soul gems, those ones. No, I think they count as... I always forget what they do. Oh yeah, yeah, no, they act as a free recharge. I knew that had something to do with enchanting. Nice one. Rude. Give. Trust me, we're gonna need every single one of these. Yeah, here's the thing about Miskarkand. Most of the goblins carry scales, and I don't know why. Is that ever explained? Like, if you need a surplus of them for, like, alchemy or something, because they have, like, water breathing on them. Yeah, okay, I guess. I think there's some other good effect on them. I don't know, can't be checked. But, like, if you need scales for that purpose, yeah, go to Miskarkand. You'll find way more of them than actually going out to kill Swordfish. Like, 3 gold, thank you. But yeah, why do they even do that?
Why did Swordfish Oblivion is...
Well, how do we fix that problem?
Give it to goblins first.
I'm glad we're finding potions, though. Basically out of those. And there it is. Okay, and here comes... It's called Lich. I always forget. But you don't need to fight him. Fun fact, you don't need to fight him, like, at all. Highly optional. And frankly, I don't want to. I will die. Ooh, my loot. God. I'm actually pretty good at the lockpicking minigame, but like, sometimes, like, my ability to do it is just non-existent at random points when coming back to the game. Like, if I play the game regularly, that never really happens, but like, it happened, you know, the moment I pick up the game after a while, it could happen the very next day. Like this time. I personally like the lockpicking minigame in this one. I know I can absolutely see why people don't, but I think it's pretty good. It just takes a while to understand. Like, to be fair, it's not intuitive. It looks intuitive, but in actuality, there's like a lot going on. People are like, oh, well, how does security actually help you? You can pick any lock at any time. No, trust me, dude, it helps. It helps a lot. Oh, and the difficulty of chests scales with your level. So, yeah, definitely get good at it. Like, I'm level 5, and I'm finding a lot of average locks. Hello, Fräulein. Alright. I mean, honestly, Miss Carcan's not that bad. It's just kind of out of the way. I mean, if you definitely want to play the game as intended, with, you know, cringe, yeah, I can see why Miss Carcan's an issue. A lot of goblins, a lot of zombies. A few skeletons, but skeletons are pretty annoying. Like, I can definitely see why Miss Carcan is a real eye roller for people. But if you play like I do, Miss Carcan's not that bad. And by play like I do, I mean make gimmick builds and run past everything you don't want to deal with. Oh, hello. You missed the spot. Fallout lockpicking is better. Fallout lockpicking... Wait, are we talking about the top-downs or the 3D ones? I have actually never seen lockpicking done in the top-down ones, so I can't speak to that. But if you're talking about the 3D ones, dude, it's literally just Skyrim's. Like Skyrim borrowed from them, I guess, but you know what I mean. You know what, fuck, I'm just gonna kill him. Oh, because they're bitter fish goblins. That's why they carry scales. I mean, that doesn't actually explain where they're getting the scales from, but you know, they're named. They have some reason. Job. Get good opinion on Fallout top down. Holy shit. I've never played the top-down ones, so I can't really speak... Evil number. I've never actually played the top-down ones, so I can't really speak to that. But... I've played a lot... I've played the other 3D entries, and I gotta say... People shit on Fallout 4, and that's entirely fair. But, like... Honestly, Fallout 3 is so fucking garbage. Like, on God. It's not good. Are there good things about it? Yeah. Does make it a good game, though. As for New Vegas, New Vegas is one of those games that I want to like, but it's just Fallout 3 with a better story. And all the problems I have with Fallout 3's gameplay remain. Well, not all of them, but, like, a lot of them. Like, yeah, the perks are better. Main quest is better. Weapons are balanced a little better. Like, New Vegas is better than Fallout 3, without a doubt, but I just... Every time I try to play New Vegas, I just can't bear it. I just can't play New Vegas. It just doesn't do it for me. I don't know why I'm bothering. I know I'm bothering to kill you. It's because you're going to chase me down to the ends of the fucking earth if I don't. And something is still chasing. New Vegas is mine. 3 is pretty bad. New Vegas story DLCs is better than main. Okay. As for its DLCs, I think they are well done. Here's the problem. They all have significant flaws. Like, maybe some of them are better than others. I definitely think Old World Blues is the best one. Just from a purely gameplay perspective. I'm a mostly gameplay first kind of guy. But like I just... Okay. Going one by one. Dead Money. What the fuck? I like the idea of Dead Money. Fallout New Vegas's gameplay just simply makes it not fun. I like the idea of having to scrounge around, be quick, go, you know, avoid bloody, you know, sound things and whatever. Fallout New Vegas's gameplay just makes it not fun. I feel like if it was in the Fallout 4 engine, I actually think I would like Dead Money a lot. But I don't. What is chasing me? What is chasing me? I mean, it's giving me plenty of time to talk. Yes. So no Doom? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that. Hey guard, have you seen anything naughty? I feel like something's stalking me. Old World Blues, other than like the opening sequence, which if you're actually paying attention and care, like it's a ball to listen to, but like on repeat playthroughs, it's just kind of like who the like, oh my god, I'm mashing buttons harder than Inkling's side B in fucking Smash Ultimate. Like goddamn. But after that, yeah, I definitely prefer the gameplay of the Big Empty more than any other. For multiple reasons. The main one being that you can go back to the Big Empty with your stuff. You don't lose your stuff going there. And you actually gain tangible benefit for doing the DLC. And you know, fighting shit there. There's more shit to fight. There's more shit to get. I enjoy that. Problem is, the gameplay is still New Vegas. Honest Hearts. I fucking care. I want to like Honest Hearts, I do. 2 problems with Honest Hearts. 1, they force you to offload items you're carrying so you have lesser carry weight. Like, why? Like, excuse me? What purpose? I don't get it. And 2, I just, like, other than Joshua Graham, who I think is, like, a pretty cool character, I don't care about anyone at DLC. Genuinely don't. And can't you, like, not, and with Dead Money and Honest Hearts, can't you, like, not go back to that play space? Like, once you complete the DLC, can't you just, like, not go back? Like, what the fuck's the point of that? I don't that's a terrible decision for an RPG. Like, what the fuck? Why? Who in their right mind would do that? That's why I like Old World Blues, because you can go back to, Big Mountain, Big Empty, whatever the fuck it's... Yeah. And if there's another DLC, I don't remember it. if there is another DLC that New Vegas has, other than like Gunrunner's Arsenal, I can't think of it. What is stalking me? What is stalking me? Okay, whatever is stalking me, this guy doesn't know where it is. So... yeah, you can get, you have to get what you can in the DLC, the wolf. The wolf? I don't... No, there was a... No, I killed 2 wolves earlier, I didn't see any more. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the city. Going inside the city. This is it. Oh! Lonesome Road. I'm actually gonna be honest. I've actually never played Lonesome Road. And there is a very, very simple reason for that. The level requirement. I don't play New Vegas long enough to get to that level. I just... Oh. They lost track. I just never played New Vegas long enough to get to that level. It's such a high level. It's such a high level. That's another thing that is not New Vegas exclusive, but that's another thing I don't like about 3 in New Vegas. There's a level limit. I like the idea of infinite level. You know? I don't know, it just kind of feels like once you reach that level, like, what is there to do?
Good afternoon, sir.
Ulysses was an asshole. I heard people have very mixed opinions on Ulysses.
The risk is too great. I know the risk. I was at Kvatch. But there is no other way. We have no choice.
The Countess will never agree.
You're back.
Okay, so... Oh, we need the bigger... Alright, I'm gonna go to the market, do some shit, and then we're gonna go do the Great Oblivion Gate. Fighting him? Oh, I see. Yeah, I heard there's some big fight. You get to nuke one of the factions, which I don't actually know what that does. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's a really cool concept, but I don't know if that actually does anything. I genuinely don't. That's how little... I know there's a flare gun. I know there's some pretty OP stuff in there.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Do you fucking mind? Where are you going?
You dare
There's 2 of them.
of the Imperial Legion? This ends here.
I much prefer Oblivion as an older game, I must admit. Anyway, oh my god, okay, no. I should probably mention this. There is one thing Fallout 3 and New Vegas do that I physically cannot forgive. His story checked out, good. Different end credits. Oh, right, okay. There is many outcomes and credits. Noted. Yeah, I guess New Vegas is just, like, too story-driven for me. They put too much emphasis on story and not enough on, like, other things. Which, to be fair, they're using the Fallout 3 engine. Like, there's not much they could have done. Like it. I don't know. I honestly prefer the gameplay of 4. Which... yes, I am fully aware, has a terrible story. But god damn it, I have a hoarding problem, alright? Leave me to pick up my junk. And do literally nothing with it. Gameplay of 4 is good, yeah. That's honestly, like, genuinely, That's why I'm so keen for Fallout 4 New Vegas. The New Vegas mod for Fallout 4. That's why I'm so excited for it. Because it's gonna fix my main issue with New Vegas, which is its story. You have so many... Sorry, I'm just brewing for XP. The New Vegas story is my favorite. Many outcomes. Don't get me wrong, I like that about New Vegas. I do. But, like, it's just not enough for me, you know? It's just not good. It's just not enough for me to like the game. I'm sorry. So, you know, you can imagine my horror when I play Fallout 3 and it's just even worse New Vegas.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? That's
like I always heard people say, you know, significant improvements to the gunplay in 4. You know, it's just kind of really, it's not ideal in 3, and I'm like, oh, how bad could it be? And oh god, oh, it's bad. But I never hear people say that about New Vegas, and it's literally the same. So, New Vegas has a lot more weapons, and I can respect that, but still.
That's... You got a great deal then.
I don't know, man. I want to like it, but I can't.
You drop. That's...
Black seeds are literally everywhere, and they're a really good ingredient. I don't know why.
You've made a good... You got a...
Another reason I like Oblivion over other games is because, like, the jank is funny, and when you want to do jank, it's actually really simple. Like, here's a good example of jank. You're probably wondering why I picked up paintbrushes, right? They don't have physics, so... If you're really good at hopping around, you can make a paintbrush staircase. It's shit like that. There's also a really easy way of duping. Like, if you want to do stupid shit, you can pretty easily. And I like that about this game. It's like the right kind. It's like the right kind of let's get nerdy. Let's get nerdy on how to do shit. Because like it feels like figuring out how to get like a certain spell effect or cheese out a system is like a puzzle game.
Greeting.
And I normally don't like puzzle games. Except Portal. Like, I don't know. Portal's so good that I don't even know if I'd call it a puzzle game. Makes every other puzzle game look like garbage in comparison. By all the outcomes in C parkour, yeah. And this is a problem that Oblivion can have, but doesn't have to have. Movement speed. I don't know if I mentioned it. I was going to mention it, but then I brain farted. I don't like the movement speed in 3 New Vegas. It's so goddamn slow. It's way slower than it has any right to be. And believe me, I would try and, you know, download a sprint mod for New Vegas or something. Here's the thing, New Vegas also crashes every 30 minutes. I downloaded an anti-crash mod And then it crashes every hour and a half. I was about to say Portal, yeah. But Portal also just gets an A+ from its writing. Yeah. Like, again, that's why I want to say I want to like New Vegas, because I like a good story. I value gameplay more, but I do like a good story. I genuinely do. And if a game is going to be a story game, I'm going to judge it based on the rationale that the gameplay is the story. I just don't feel like that should be the case for an RPG. That the gameplay is the story. I don't know. I'm just not about that. I know I have another one. Bella? I don't fucking remember.
I am Narina Carvain, Countess of Bruma, at your service.
Dean?
There is no need for any formality at this time.
In all the time I played on New Vegas, it's only crashed about 4 times. Dude, it literally crashes every half an hour if I don't have an anti-crash mod.
No, I am asking.
And even then, I get out of memory crash errors if I play for too long, even after that. And the further I play into the game, the more frequent those are.
I have agreed to it. We will not.
New Vegas is like as stable as an elephant on spiderwebs. A single thread of spiderweb.
I will do everything in my power to defend your city, my lady.
If Bruma falls, the Empire.
Literally,
falls.
it's literally held together with
So be it.
like blue tack and string.
When you're ready for
I will call out.
You're supposed to get allies for this mission, but you genuinely don't need them. My only concern is that Martin can die in this section, and if he dies, you have to reload a save. It's not usually an issue, but it should be it's not worth noting. I can't count how many times I've got stuck on a rock. That too. I played on PS3, never had that issue. It's probably your computer. It might just be the PC version. Who knows? It's definitely not just my computer. It like literally can't be. I don't know what about my computer would make it crash so much. I genuinely can't think of anything. And like, the reason it would crash is never the same either. Like, sometimes it would be entering certain areas in, like, different save files. Like, it wouldn't even be consistent on that. This guy's just not wearing his arm. Like, it's just a whole bunch of weird reasons. Sometimes it would just crash for no reason. It's just like, I'm trying to enjoy the video game, and it just keeps spitting reasons for me not to do that. I want to play a game where I can enjoy my little story, and it just keeps spitting in the face of that. I want to like it, but I can't. You know? Anyway. I've crashed a few times on this game, but nowhere near as much. And one of the main softlock / crashes, it does one of the two, I know of, you can avoid, so it's fine. Okay, we're gonna... Okay. So again, Martin can die here, so we have to be a little vigilant.
Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Kavach? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No. We make our
I like this game because if you want to, you can literally run at like the speed of sound.
We must hold fast until the hero of Kavach can
I literally did a build doing just that.
We
Any exploit allowed.
Comes out of that gate.
I made him look like ugly
Soldiers
Sonic.
of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
What? For Bruma instantly fucking dies.
Here comes another one.
Hang on. Quick.
Help! Murder!
Help! Murder! Yeah. Oh, another thing about this section is once we get to the Grand Oblivion Gate, we're on a timer. Shouldn't be too much of an issue, but what knows. This guy is just not putting on his armor. This guy has a great sword. I know he does. That's only time it crashed on me when I shot nukes everywhere and Ulysses' fight crashed once. Honestly, like, I don't know how you're so lucky, man. I don't know how you're so lucky. Okay, you guys just aren't doing anything.
Look out!
God. Third Oblivion Gate. Okay, how's Martin looking? I mean, he's not looking good for anyone else, but Martin's doing. Wait. Joffrey! I forgot he can die here, no! I completely forgot he can die here. There it is. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so we got that one. Played a few video games in my time. I know how to do things. That's not a way I can go. I think if you have enough acrobatics, you can just, like, cheese areas like this to completely avoid them. I don't. I think you're supposed to go in there, but I don't wanna. Jesus Christ. Oh! Like, you can genuinely play this game like it's a parkour game. It's amazing. Oh, that's another thing I don't like about New Vegas specifically. Invisible walls everywhere. Want to climb over that hill? No. Want to make a shortcut? No. You'll play by the video game's rules when it tells you to. And then it'll crash. Like, it just felt... Okay, TLDR or TLDL. I'm just sick of trying to fight the game. Name, that's why I love it. Guten Tag. Hello, Meme Lord. Is that you? Is that me? Yeah, right there. That's why I got stuck a lot? Yeah. Oh my god, what? God, I hate clan fears. They are the worst. Deal a lot of damage, have reflect spell permanently. Just not fun to do. Okay, this is where I need to be. I think it's this one. I just avoided an entire dungeon. Here it is. Yep. Here we go. How far are you into the game? We're pretty close. After this, the only things we have to do, at the moment we're grabbing the Great Sigil Stone. After this, we have to defeat Mankar Cameron and bring Joffrey. We got like two quests after the Sigil Stone. We're really far in. We probably won't go straight to Mankar though. That would be literally suicide. I suppose. Oh my god, for fuck's sake! I suppose I should probably explain what the issue is. So at the moment, we've got reflect damage on deck, right? We can kill just about anyone with that. How did I come to these rooms? We can kill just about anyone who's a melee attacker. The problem is, Mankar almost exclusively uses magic. And yes, while we can reflect 10% of magic, that is just not enough. Not to mention, Mankar Cameron heals. So we're gonna have to think of something. One of his children is there to help fight because he's sick of his shit, but he's not particularly good, so and he has assistance as well from his other kids, and he summons shit, and it's just a nightmare. Why is this locked? Need a key? Oh my god, stuff. I don't know. Damn, dude, yeah. How long did you play last VOD? Not the full 6 hours, I don't think. I kind of realized, hey, we're pretty far into the game, but I'm not going to beat it in this stream. We ended at, Miss Karkand, if you're familiar with the game. And I just went and did that. In fact, you joined when I finished it. There we go, easy. They give you 13 minutes to do this. I beat it in 3. Yeah, I ended it a little early, just because I just wanted to do other stuff. So just to clarify, bound weapons are directly attacking, are they not? Yes. So if I pull out my hands, I'm still gonna reload a save just to be safe. Well, not even just to be safe, just because I'm prideful as shit. But yeah, weapons, not allowed. At all. I can equip them, but I can't pull them out and I can't swing them. No destruction magic, because that would be lame. And no conjuration, so I can't just get summons. And also, I don't plan on using bound armor anyway, so just banning conjuration outright is fair enough. And obviously, summoning a weapon would still be a weapon.
We won.
Cool.
Farewell, my friend.
That's fine. I'm still vibing. I'm still winning. Armor's not banned, but I for what I'm doing, it actually hinders my progress. In fact, I have a shield that I'm pulling out occasionally. By the way, if you don't have a sword equipped or another one-handed weapon, shields just don't classify as equipped, despite the fact that they say they do. Actually, I don't think you get the enchantment bonus. I don't think so. If you're not holding a weapon, I don't remember. You definitely don't get the armor bonuses. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a nerd. I nerd out about this game. What of it? These hands are all. I am a weapon. Oh wait, what am I doing? This is Mancar Cameron. Okay. So. We need Reflect Spell. And I'm not sure how we're gonna get it. Well, we need more Reflect Spell. Technically, I already do. But, like... No. That's not enough. It's okay, I play a lot of games too. Have. Causing environmental hazard classes as DAing, aka directly attacking. No. In fact, at the beginning of the run, I tipped over some logs to kill some goblins. But that's like the only player activatable trap in the game. I mean, there are traps in dungeons for both NPCs and the player, but like, I think there's only like 2 on the main quest, and we've done those dungeons already. So, okay. I'm trying to think. How are we gonna fight Mancar Cameron? Because he's difficult. He's like the true final boss. Okay, reflect spell. Reflect spell. I like the unofficial Elder Scrolls pages. They go into a lot more depth than other wikis. And, like, have more on a page in general. Custom potions. That's probably the easiest way to get it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you want to know something ironic? If you're the right level, Mancar Cameron's cloak has reflect damage on it. I think it's if you're level 12 or higher. But that, like, he's at the end of the game. So, like, who cares? And the mundane ring, right? It can be found randomly. But if you are at least level 22, Raven Cameron, one of the Goonies that you can fight during the boss fight, will always have the ring. And it reflects spell. But we can't get it because it's in the boss fight. And they don't officially die until the boss fight is over. Let's see. Spellbreaker is a shield with a 30% reflect spell for completing Period Stage Quest, which can be started at level 10. I'm level 5. Dawn Shield. Level 30. A lot of these have level requirements. Like, even the ring I got had a level requirement. It was level requirement of 5. Leveling up more than you need to in Oblivion is actually a bad thing. Levels in Oblivion are so fucking weird. And a lot of these are RNG. A lot of these, like, named items. There is a reflect spell, but you only get it during the DLC. It's quite difficult to get. It's really difficult to get. Let's see alchemy. No exceptions, rip. Let's see. Reflect spell. Blind, Watcher's Eye, Cinder, probably a Yellow Cap, Glow Dust, Watcher's Eye, Wither. Okay, a lot of these are DLC. A lot of these are DLC. Except for like except for Glow Dust and Cinnabar Polo Yellow Cap, which is like a mushroom. Most of these are DLC. They don't require... I don't think they require... Oh, shit. The Cinnabar Polypore Yellow Cap requires 75 alchemy, for fuck's sake. Such a pain to get. Okay. 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 Alright, poll. I'm doing a poll. I'm not sure what to do. I knew Mankar Cameron was going to be an issue, but I hadn't realized how much of an issue he's just going to be. I hadn't really considered it. So, what to level up for spell breaker? It's not the right word. Okay. Doesn't let me make a sentence that long. For grant. What the fuck do you spell alchemy? I don't know. Potion. I don't think that's how you spell potions, but I don't care. Okay. Spell breaker Oblivion. Just so we can figure out how to do this one. So it's period. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, where's the quest? This is why I don't like the Elder Scrolls wiki. Really hard to find shit. Trying to parry out here. Hello. The only one here, so fuck it. You're the only one here, so fuck it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I remember the shrine of Period. Yeah, this shrine is used as like a XP farming place because the followers don't move, but they can't be killed either. So people just like hit them into a corner, then get an auto clicker. It's very funny.
I clicked or voted for grind potions because I've heard that like XP farming gaining XP is hard in this game from multiple people.
It depends on the skill. Alchemy is actually really easy if you dupe items. Not only because, you know, duping items, but like you can just click one button to gain XP once you have the items. I'm just thinking about if I should get Spellbreaker. Because Spellbreaker would be amazing for this.
What does Spellbreaker do?
Well, in Skyrim, it's a shield that gives a ward effect, which is really cool. But in this one, it gives a 30 reflect spell, which is what we need. The problem is, you need to be level 10 to start the quest.
So I'm not going.
I'm level 5. I have more than 5 level ups available, but being a high level in Oblivion is not a good thing. It just makes things harder in general. Quests. Also, his the Earth trapped to the plane of Oblivion to receive their souls. Go to the shrine. They will not respond when spoken to. Hey, hey, Sai, how you doing?
Hey. Very nice.
Hello.
I'm just trying to think about what direction to take, because we're about to fight a really difficult boss, and he uses magic. I don't have a good answer to magic.
Are you still continuing with the challenge from yesterday?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I have 2 potential answers, but I don't like either of them.
I just made a guy rage.
Good for you.
This is what
The
happened.
quest is not
I
particularly
was
difficult.
trying to teach my friend how to play TF2. Because he's not very good at it. But I wanted to get him better at it. So, but what happened was another guy ended up joining, so it wasn't just me and him. So I decided to be like, you know what, Toby, you fight him, and depending on how it's going, I'll assist. And as it turns out, Toby was doing terrible. So I ended up assisting him. But then I killed him around 2 times as engineer. He appeared to be a very sweaty soldier main. So he started calling me names and saying, "Bro, I'm a spy. I could destroy you in 2 seconds." I'm like,
sounds like a spy.
thank you.
Try hard.
And I'm like, what are you gonna do to me? I don't have any buildings set up. You can't. Sure, you zap a mini sentry, but I'll just pop down another one.
Red tape recorder, secret meta.
He didn't actually. He didn't ever go spy. He stayed as direct hit soldier. But he kept targeting the sentry gun, and then I killed him like another 5 times and domed him, and then he left. Like he stopped doing anything for like 5 minutes. So I continued playing the game with my friend like I was intended. So I went on to the other team, and I started killing him as he started learning how to play other classes.
Nice.
And when he left, the soldier came back, and then I had a fight with him. He killed me, but he also killed himself with his own rocket.
Classic.
But I guess he thought that it was just because he was on the direct hit, so he got off and went to the original, and he did the exact same thing.
That would make it worse.
And then he's like, fine, go win, fucker. And I'm like,
yeah, I will.
he left though, so I didn't get to do it in his face, but...
Could it be that I'm the problem? No, it's the players that are wrong.
The fact that I could consistently kill him with a festivized professional shotgun is pretty interesting.
Nice.
Like, I
Who would
didn't
win?
even need help from the short circuit. I just pistoled.
Oh
I
yeah,
used the gunslinger.
if he did that,
I
he would
am
be even
really
more
good.
angry.
I was using the pistol, the shotgun, and the gunslinger. That was it.
The battle engine.
Who would win? Soldier with rocket launcher specifically designed to kill people, or small boy from Texas with shotgun?
Midget from Texas.
Midget from Texas.
Honestly, he does what every single person does, which is why I keep winning. He goes after the tiny little sentry gun that won't kill him.
He doesn't watch Ankle Dune videos. He didn't watch the Ankle Dune video.
Uncle
I
Dan.
have everything. I
Very
offer the
good,
finest
Santa
goods and
Man.
the lowest prices in all Cyrodiil.
Yeah, but he honestly, I
She
bet
has
you
a
he was
reflect
very
spell
big
potion.
MGE player. I bet you he plays MGE on a daily basis. And is probably really mad that an engineer with only the festivized shotgun destroyed him. Yeah, I've learned that my best class is actually engineer, but with my playstyle is battle engineer. I don't build sentry guns. I build mini sentries.
Honestly, I battle NG more than
And I play it
NG.
well. I top scored 3 times on 3 separate 2-fort servers, which you don't understand. That was really unfair. The teams were not balanced in my favor. And I still top scored anyway. I mean, sure, I only had like 50 points at the end of that round that lasted like an hour, but to be fair, I was really getting spawn camped, so. In my defense, so. Yeah. Oh yeah, I was also in Australia, so that didn't help me at all, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, it's funny.
So
Australians here are either terrible or cracked, no in between.
What?
Australian TF2 players are either terrible or cracked, no in between.
He must have not been also, but I don't think he was also from Australia though, because he was definitely in the middle, unless he's the one exception. Because I'm pretty sure he's not a bad, or he could just be absolutely terrible, and I could just be so good. Because I think that I was just better than he was when it came to aiming. I just aim better than he does, because, I mean, come on. I looked at his profile and his most played class is Pyro.
L.
I don't think he knows how to aim. And also, he said he was a spy main, and he has like 2 hours on spy.
Cringe.
You can't classify yourself as a spy main unless you have like, unless it's either the highest and is at least over 40 hours. Then you can kind of, I mean, I don't really know how that works. I mean, I don't know if does the counter count seconds or does it count?
Huh?
Because because my hours on engineers, I don't think 42, although, yeah, I guess 42 is quite a long time, isn't it? 42 hours on a class.
I'd like this.
It is certainly my most played class, though. I mean, it reads 42, 41, 16, and Demo Man is the second with 14, 46, and 06. There's a very big difference between the two. And honestly, I used to suck at as an engineer. I used to rely on 2-fort servers and people just not knowing what they're doing. And just praying to God that my level 3 doesn't get destroyed, because if it did, then I'd die immediately. But look at me now. Here I am. Don't need my team for help, although I do appreciate that the medic on my last 2-fort server did actually ubercharge me once. So that's nice.
Uber the engineer!
I guess, to be fair though, as he was healing me with only the Kritzkrieg, because he did switch into minigun at some point, I did get him like a 6 kill streak because I was trying to upgrade my skill streak. Yeah, did I tell you about my Did I tell you about my professional festivized shotgun that's been making everyone mad at me?
No?
Yeah, I have a festivized professional shotgun.
I mean, you
and
briefly
they're
mentioned
raging
it,
at
but you didn't mention the part where it's making everybody mad at you.
Yeah, they're making everyone mad because they think that I'm just that guy that's just like here to make everyone mad.
I mean, kind of are.
I mean, I guess I am, but I'm not like typing chat El Bozo, you suck.
Scout TF2 roleplay.
That scout. If you see a scout, a festivized scattergun on the other hand. Yeah, I got a random festivizer from a random person. Because they randomly gifted it to me. I'm not entirely sure why. Don't you get those things from the crates that drop on Christmas? Festivizers?
Okay, I'm still not level
I have
75 now.
What can I interest you
Love
in?
that festivizers are just Christmas lights
That's
wrapped
it.
around a shotgun. And they're like $6.
You got a
It's just... Why do people care so much about this game that they're like $6? Because I checked on like every store.
That's more.
I know. Why do people pay to have literal
Also,
flies
whenever
around their
I
heads?
got the
deal.
shotgun, because this was a, remember, this was a totally
You
separate,
drive a
so the
hard
shotgun
bargain.
and the festivizer came in 2 different ways. I was gifted
a
the
fair.
shotgun,
A fun.
because a guy that I know didn't play TF2 anymore, so he kind of just gave me his whole backpack. So, that's not kind of fun. He did resell all the kill streaks though, so that kind of sucks. But I guess that's fair enough, because I kind of do want to be good at the game and get my own stuff.
That's a fair deal.
But anyway, so it ended up being a professional shotgun. I don't know how much those go for on the stores, but I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's pretty nice. I actually didn't know until I played it against the soldier, because my pistol and gunslinger are because I took the advice that you gave me of kill streaks apply to items and won't delete
A little
your
food and drink will do you some good.
war paints on them. I used that to my advantage. I didn't know that they didn't. I figured that they didn't, but I wasn't 100% sure and didn't want to have to deal with the... Because every time I try to open a war paint, it kind of crashes the game.
Why?
It doesn't crash the game, but it like freezes the screen to where it doesn't do anything.
What purpose?
It's also a common issue, apparently, so... I mean, it could just be because my computer's so bad that it doesn't know how to load this, but I would believe that this computer, if it can run the game, it should be able to run the menu. Think, right? Also, I have like 2 dueling mini games that I haven't used ever since I got them.
I have like 7. I don't know where most of them came from, but
I have 9. I meant like 2 groups of them. That's kind of what I meant.
Oh.
I had 4 that I'm pretty sure I actually dueled you on, or Blue. It was either you or Blue, and I got demolished by Blue. Actually, I think it was like the first time we met. And then the other one I just got gifted, like whenever I was just playing 2 for it.
Nice.
It was gifted from a Alpaca Thomas. Date received Saturday, December 3rd, 2022, and the time is totally different from wherever we are. Jungle Inferno. Yeah, I've been working on my contract. I should have really done engineer, because I'm really good at engineer.
I'm sure there's
surprisingly.
something to suit you.
But good at slow scout.
Like, I was really explaining to Toby on how much I need to emphasize that just because a weapon is stock doesn't mean that it sucks.
Quite the contrary.
Yeah, look at me with the shotgun. I got freaking 5 kill streak, and like on the one's direct hit soldier that should rival engineers. But then it appears like he doesn't understand that I can take 2 instead of 1. Because I'm using the gunslinger, so he didn't seem to understand that. But also, to be fair, I find soldiers that play MGE to be like those tryhards that expect to know what game sense are.
Can I ask you a question?
You probably
You probably have no idea what I'm gonna even mean when I say this, but should I bite the bullet, become level 10, and obtain an enchanted item that helps me reflect spells, or should I just go around buying reflect spell potions?
Wait, so what is the other option to do?
Get to level 10, which over-leveling in this game is not a good thing. And start a quest that requires you to be level 10 to start to get an item that has a spell reflect on it. Or go to shops, pray they have reflect spell potions.
And you do like what if the shops don't have potions, the spell reflect potions?
Well, that's what I'm asking. Do I bite bullet and make things generally hard, or do I pray?
Personally, would just bite the bullet, but that's just me. I'm that guy that likes a challenge. If you don't like a challenge, I'd suggest the other one. But because I love challenges.
Okay, he's the final boss, I guess. So like, there's not gonna be much challenge after it, but it will make him himself sort of hard. You know, I'm just gonna bite the bullet. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I'd personally do that because if something makes it difficult, that I like stuff like that. Why do you think I challenge myself?
Well, honestly, I don't know. I think the benefit gained outweighs the difficulty. So we'll do it.
Yeah, I also have a specialized skill streak atomizer because my friend also had that.
Ew. Oh, well, at least I do become.
Oh, and a specialized power jack, for some reason. Oh, and a flare gun. I have a lot of specialized stuff now for some reason. Yeah, like only that for some reason. Can't entirely say why. He really likes his stuff though. I mean, I guess you can't blame him. Oh yeah, I was playing dodgeball too because to get my friend familiar with air blast, which is like one of the hardest concepts, and I ended up accidentally having the flog, and I'm like crap, but I couldn't switch back. So I was just like, Toby, I might not be able to do this without like leaving the game. And then I right clicked and it produced an air blast, and I was so confused.
Yeah, they had the foresight.
That was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Like I was just standing there for like a good 15 seconds, and then it finally hit. I just air blasted with the flog. What?
Welcome to for the right.
I need to start like playing more MVM, bro.
Wait,
Like I really need to start playing more MVM. Cause I need to start getting some of those kits that I have and start.
Well, clearly you're not good with your money, so yeah, please do.
I already have like 6 MVM tickets. It's just I don't have any more money. If any more money, I spent it all on actual stuff I need. It's food. And water. Because we ran out of water.
It's my pleasure. Have a look around.
I'm required to partly pay for my food and water now, so that's kind of where that's coming from. Now, obviously, they still give me some food, and they still buy some of it because they can't really not be rascaled by literally everyone on the planet.
You drive a hard bargain.
Being like, you're underfeeding your child.
That's a fair deal.
Personally, I would just not require food.
Hmm? What?
Personally, I would just not require food.
Yeah, I mean, I would if I could, but I mean, my physical requirements don't let me do that.
Okay,
I know, tragic, I know. Can I use these war paints on things that I can actually enjoy? But I don't want to try to restart TF2, so I don't know if I should. Again, I feel like I'm just like this person that just doesn't. My loadouts are always weird. All my, I mean, my heavy one is the weirdest. You know what it is?
Bullshit!
It is the Natasha, the family business, and my fist.
Fringe based. Easterbrook.
I use the Natasha just because I like bullying scouts. Because normally I do that on engineer, but if I can't do that on engineer, might as well do it on heavy, right? And then obviously the family business is for whenever I can't rev up in 1 second. And you know, just
Oh yeah, no.
fall on.
Shotguns on
The
heavy are underrated.
Shotguns aren't terrible. It's just people think the sandwich means that shotguns shouldn't exist anymore.
Yeah, thing is, sandwich is pretty good though. Like the lunchbox items in general are just
I guess,
really good,
but
and
I mean, to be honest, for how close I play to a dispenser, I'm normally almost right next to my engineer because I'm always on a control point.
And like the other problem is, if rev up times are the issue you're facing, just run Tommy Slow.
They're not. It's just in that, like, they happen sometimes, but it doesn't occur very often. I mean, there's always a time, even for people that runs.
People just run Tommy Slow, like, despite it, you know?
I mean, you know something? I hardly unrev anyway, so I don't really have to really deal with that, but, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, also because I love when people rage because I killed them with the family business, like, what heavy runs the family business? Why aren't you, using, because, like, you ran out of minigun ammo, so why aren't you using, like, the sandwich or something? I'm just like, deal with that with the...
I have made a mistake.
What'd you do?
I completely forgot I was having dinner with my dad tonight.
That's terrible.
I'm so bad.
Not the fact that you have dinner with your dad, but the fact that you forgot about it.
Yeah. Oh, well aware.
How long are these dinners? Like hours?
Yeah, I'm just gonna end stream. No!
That might be the best idea. So how long till this dinner? Because I don't know what time it is for you.
Like now.
Like, oh, like now? Oh, like now. Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, okay, goodbye.